You're in a mix with DJ Fine.
Stay connected.
Welcome to the dawn.
Shut it down on the ones and twos.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Lifo. Welcome to the today's session, 2018 first interview with a young, talented man, vibrant artist, man. Came along with the fams, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna introduce everybody right now. Yo, introducing King Eli, what they do.
Yo, appreciate that, man. It's King Eli. We out here with Lost Pyramids Music Radio. Appreciate y'all having me as the first artist of 2018, man.
Yo. And guess what, man? Fams came through with the, you know what I'm saying, the man behind the scenes session, man. You already know. Hey, yo, let him, I know who you is, but let the world know who you is, bruh.
Yo, it's King Rhino royalty. I appreciate you having us come through, man. It's good. It's a blessing. Always good vibes, good energy.
Good vibes.
Man, respect, man. Glad, you know what I'm saying, we all here to make it for the 2018. Let's keep it rocking, though.
Rocking.
Alright. Well, that took from the first, you know what I'm saying, the first question round. You know what I mean? But Eli, where are you originally from?
Where I'm from, I was born in Washington, D.C. You know what I'm saying? Lived there too long, moved to Maryland for a couple of years, and then moved to Jersey, which is really where I'm from. South Jersey, Blackwood, New Jersey. You know, ain't nothing like that place. But yeah, I've been down here in Orlando for about 3 years now. So I'm just out here rocking it, trying to make the dream work.
Yeah. But real quick, how's that working for you right now?
Right now, you know, in a little bit of a rut, but I can't really blame nobody but myself, you know what I mean? Just not making the right decisions all the time, but I'm surrounded by what I need to be surrounded by to get there. I have all the tools necessary, you know what I mean? So it's just time to put in this legwork, which is what we've been doing.
All right, that's what's up, man. Yeah, by the way, he do got 3 hot tracks, man. we gonna get into that, man. I know you hear it in the background, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Get feedback later. All right, you all right now? Let's take it to another level on this interview. Who is your favorite artist, or what artist, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, vibing mainstream wise?
Right now, to be honest with you, I like not even on a cocky level. I really don't like most artists, man. It's like, it's, you know, like that's part of even, like I'm a certified audio engineer, Pro Tools certified, and that's the reason why I don't even try to look for work with that, because a lot nowadays, man, artists just don't got it, man. They just don't got it. But like some of my influences, I grew up, it's funny, I actually hated rap at one point. It started out in heavy metal, you know what I mean, listening to like Lamb of God, you know, things like that. I actually was a singer, well not a singer, but you know, as I grew up, I started listening to like Wayne, Wiz Khalifa, Drake, and Hopsin. Those are probably my main 4 influences.
Yeah, but I mean, basically, ain't nothing wrong with heavy metal. I like all type of genre of music, man. I'm a country music fan myself.
Right.
But yeah, hey, if that's what got you motivated and created Eli, King Eli, man, salute to the fans that did that, you heard?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up, man. All right, now. But, okay. So, besides that, you know what I'm saying, hearing the music and all that, every day, what got you motivated? What got the heart pumping? Say, man, I need to record this. I'm going to the studio. What got you going?
What got me going is funny. Is when it was back in 2010, I started getting in some legal trouble as a juvenile. Ended up sitting for 6 months in Jamesburg up in Jersey. And I was in the cell. It was actually around the time How to Love and Headlines was popping on the radio from Drake and Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And I remember just sitting in my cell listening to the radio. And I was like, man, I know I can make a song, dog. And I just started writing with no music. I was in a jail cell, you know what I'm saying? Started writing a song. And I was like, man, I know I can do this. And I don't remember if it was the same night or the night after, but it was really, really, really close. I had a vision where it was just me. I don't know if it was a stage, but there was a lot of people, and it just showed me that I had this power over like the masses, you know what I'm saying? And when I came home, I ran with it. I took my iPhone, got a beat on YouTube, had the voice memo on, put the phone up to the speaker and started rapping. And when I heard that thing, I was like, man, I know that I got this, dog. And I just been running with it ever since. It's been 7 years running.
Yo, that's what's up, man. That's some pure motivation, man. That mean, hey, check this out. All the fans that's going through the times like that, and you get this far, yo.
Never give up on your dreams.
Yo. all right, now, yo. Hey, the track, man. I'm vibing the music still, man. We gonna get to the song after this last question right here. You know what I'm saying? But how do you feel about the music that's being played on the radio station? I mean, the local radio station right now. You know what I mean? And, what's up with that?
I mean, I don't really listen. Like, I'm not. It's funny. I'm not really a listener of music. Ironically, like, all right. So when I say that, I think there's two types of people. There's people that hear music, and there's people that listen to music. You feel me? People that hear music are not people who search for artists. They don't search for songs. They just kind of hear what's around them. You know what I mean? Listeners are the people who go and search for it, tune into what's going on. I'm not a listener. I listen to myself. I mean, all right, I'll lie. I listen to Drake. You know what I'm saying? That dude's nice. But, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, I don't really listen, man, because I don't like hearing stuff and getting influenced by it. Yeah, I just like to stay to my own music so I can stay true to King Eli. That's my method.
All right. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right. Now, the track been playing in the background, you know what I'm saying? This track, God Is My Label. What's the story with this track? What got you going with that, and what's the future for this track?
God Is My Label. It's funny, I made that song back in 2015. You know what I'm saying? I was messing with a independent label. You know, I came down and I just didn't like how I was going. Like, it's not that they were necessarily like a shady label, because I don't believe that they were, but I just couldn't trust it. You know what I'm saying? So, God Is My Label. That title came to me back in 2013, but I knew it was bigger than one song. I knew it was something magnificent. So when I wrote that song, God Is My Label, that was just me saying, basically, I'm separating myself from everything and everybody, and I'm going to put my trust in God, because I know that God is going to get me to where I need to go no matter what. As long as I do everything that I know He wants me to do and I live for Him, you know what I'm saying? He's going to get me where I'm going. So He's my label. Like I said, I don't got investors. God is my label. So he's been making waves for me, man. It's crazy.
That's what's up. All right. So we're going to go ahead and rock this, you know what I'm saying, for a little quick snippet, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to play it at the ending, and we'll give you all the information where you can find the tracks. But let's go ahead and get into this track real quick. God Is My Label. Yo.
Stay connected. God is my label. God is my label. Yo. Take a look into my eyes. No fear is inside, but I got fear in my sights. Not looking at you, but through your disguise. Do you hear truth in my lies? Wow, that's blowing your mind. I'm not cutting nothing to fit in your line. Forget a gun, cause I'm genocide. All of my fans are organic. What do you do for me that I can't do for myself? Cause I ain't got nothing to show for it. Y'all should be pushing my show forward, but I'm at shows that I paid for. My nigga, this life I was made for. No to the fourth of the money I slaved for. I know we got it together, but without me, there's no point in writing your letters. This war, they got tanks and got missiles. All you got is pistols, but I bring propellers. I am the money, so I'm about the money. But you love the money, so that's where you tripping. You stick to your wishing, I'll stick to my rapping. Or fund me a tour, nigga, let's make it happen. Cause business is business. I added pleasure when I chase my dreams of a size I can't measure. I don't got investors, God is my label. Y'all see the outcome of income I'm claiming. Y'all found a diamond that is not inanimate. I got the bangers, you know how to channel it. Y'all got the label, but I got the follows, cause I got the image that they not forgetting. No compromise, I need this or I'm drifting. $1 million signing, I'm grown, I'm not kidding. Independent living, here to make a killing. If you want a slave, tell them that ain't what you getting. That ain't what you getting. Independent living, here to make a killing. If you want a slave, that ain't what you getting. Nah, nigga, nah.
Yo, man, like I say, bro, man, I admire all the work, man. All the work, you know what I mean? Keep it up. Yo, all right, so let's get back on to these next questions right here.
Yup.
Hey, no, check this. Are you an independent artist or are you signed? I mean, like Atlantic Records or Sony? Are you? I mean, mainstream?
Right. I mean, nah, I'm independent all the way. You know, NuMerika Records is my label, quote unquote. It's not an LLC yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yet. Put a big emphasis on that, but. Yeah, I'm independent all the way. We fund everything from our own pocket. You know what I'm saying? We don't have nobody really doing anything for us. So,
Okay.
and I plan to stay that way too, to be real, because I don't know, man. It's just, in my opinion, about these deals nowadays, it's like, it's more beneficial to the label. It's like I admire 21 Savage for this, man. Like, because he did what he needed to do. He got himself popping. He came to a label in a sense where I don't need you. So it's like you walk in there and put your feet up on the table. It's like, what can you do for me now?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's if I ever sign, that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not gonna be like I need it.
Right.
So it's safe to say that you know your worth?
I know. I'm very, very, very aware of what my worth is. Yeah. Very aware. Ain't no doubt about that.
Alright. That's what's up, man. Hey, it's always good to be independent sometimes too. Well, not sometimes as well as being independent, you get to see more of your own creativity going straight through. Besides, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
Right.
You gotta translate it. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, and I like the organic fan base too, man. You get fans organically, they ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing out in these streets right now, tossing out these CDs, getting donations, and you know it's gonna stick that way.
Alright. That's what's up. Alright. So for this next question, what do you base your music off of when you're creating it? I mean, like life, feel my pain, motivation, or just some old vibes that everybody can tune? Or like, what is it like?
Well, recently, you know,
In the studio.
I've been more focused on adding a lot of substance to my music. Not that it didn't have it before, but for a long time I was just rapping. I make music for myself, more or less. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was at, making music for myself. You know what I'm saying? And just lately, I don't know, I just realized that NuMerika and King Eli is really just bigger than myself. I can't be selfish with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna touch base on a little bit of what NuMerika is. You know, when I started it, I ain't gonna lie, I was very, very like a judgmental person. Like, if you go on my YouTube, you'll hear it in some of my songs. Like, I have a song called Moment of Truth. I have a song called Moment of Truth, and to be honest, I'm kind of ashamed of it because I just said some things that weren't really, I'm not in a place to say that, but I believe that music has a strong influence on the way that you think. Whether you recognize it or not, it definitely influences what you do out here in this world. So I believe that with a new sound, it'll help the listener, get in tune with a new way of living, a new life. And when there's enough people living that new life, the result is going to be NuMerika. So that's where the root of it is, and I had to just regroup and get back to that. So that's where I'm at right now.
Okay. All right, cool enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and how many albums, songs, or mixtape have you put out in your music career?
Songs, there's at least, I know on my old YouTube, I got like 150 something videos. I was just putting out songs like every week at one point when I first started. And mixtapes and albums, I dropped my first album, it was called Gifted. That's when I was going by the name JB still. I dropped that like 2012, 2013. Then I put out a tape, it was called Hollywood. That was 2013, I believe, 2014, something like that. And then after that, I actually hadn't dropped much after that, because that's when I started, you know, focusing more and more on building my sound and making sure every song is actually good, and I'm not just putting things out there just to fill space, you know what I'm saying? So really, it's only total, I believe, is 3, because now I just dropped this tape called The Great Depression, and I want to talk about that a little bit, because if some of you, I don't know if any of y'all know me, but some of y'all who do know me, if you're following me on Instagram or whatever social media, you'll know that I had a tape called, or an album called The Declaration, which was supposed to drop December 29th. I decided not to drop that tape because I realized that I was putting too much out way too soon, and I was rushing myself. It was just because I hadn't dropped something in so long. I just wanted to put something out and show the world, like, nah, I'm working, I can do this, but it's not necessary. So I took my unreleased singles that I really liked, and I put it together to create The Great Depression. And that should actually be going live on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever your favorite streaming platform is, within the next couple of days. I'm just waiting for that approval right now. But
all right,
yeah, just about 3.
Okay, all right, cool.
How would you know? I've actually never really listened to the changes from, you know, the first, the second, and the third.
The first, if you listen to Gifted, when I was going by the name JB, you can hear just the pureness and you can hear the fact that I was just shielded from the evil that's in this world, man. Like, just even by the choice of words and how soft my voice was, I was so young. Like, you can just hear the purity. And then when you go to Hollywood, you can hear how I'm still pure in a way, but I'm definitely been exposed to more. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little more aggressive, a little more just how I am now, more or less. And when you listen to The Great Depression, like, the growth, not only in the mixing and the engineering, but just the song structures, you can just tell, like, this is like real music now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, the other stuff is good, it's definitely good, but the stuff I'm making now, in comparison, the growth is phenomenal, man. Like, I'm really proud of myself. Like, I was just telling Justin or Rhino right here, like, it took me 7 years to get a project where I was actually happy with every single track that I put on that joint, and I'm really proud of myself for that, man. Like, it's a great feeling.
Man. Hey, salute, man. Congratulations on that. That's a good quest right there. You heard? Rhino, King Rhino in the building. Yeah, yo, but the track that's playing right now, man, is nice too. It's nice too. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna play a snippet after this, but this last question right here. I know you spoke a little bit about the YouTube, so let's get to it. You've been doing a lot of songs. What's the main link right now you can give for the YouTube so they can check out?
The main link right now, you just go on your YouTube and you type NuMerika HD. That's NuMerika HD, like high definition. You're gonna see all my music videos. I stopped putting my music out there for free, so you're just gonna see the music videos on that. If you really, really care and you wanna go find my older stuff, again, just search King Eli, and you know there'll be a couple other people that pop up, but you'll know who the real deal is. Ain't no mistaking that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we gonna get into this second track right here, man. I Ain't Lonely, man. Yo,
I love this track, man. I love this one.
Yo, go ahead and leave your feedback. You already know, man.
Yeah, this song right here, man. So when I was in high school and going through it, nobody really liked me. I don't know why nobody liked me. Like, black boy skate. I was skating, mind you, I'm a real deal skateboarder. Like, I was skateboarding when it wasn't cool for a black kid to skateboard. You feel me? Like, I was getting teased for the clothes I was wearing because I skateboarded. You know what I'm saying? So like, just going through that and then getting locked up, coming back to school. I was the way I was, and people didn't like me because of how I moved or whatever the reason is. I don't really care anymore. But this track right here just touches base back to home for me. Like, this is actually one of my favorite tracks that I ever made, because when I listen to it, I can just feel my pain, and I know there's other people out there that went through what I went through, and I know they're gonna feel this track, dog. Like, I don't know, man. Like, this is a really good song. It just touches home for me, dog. It just brings me back to my roots, and it shows me where I came from, that I really prevailed through all that hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my boy, actually, if you listen to the track, there's a little tag where there's some dude saying, hold up, wait a minute, because this is that work. You know what I mean? That's actually my bro Manny. That's my brother. That's my dude, man. Like, we used to talk about doing all these things. You know, if anything ever happened, we was gonna ride for each other, and I respect him for that, because there was one day back in my hometown, Blackwood, we actually got jumped by no lie like 40 people, bro. Like, and he actually rode for me, dog, and like I'll never forget that, man. And like this song just brings me back to moments like that. So that's why I just love it so much. It just brings me back, man.
Word, man. Yo, blessed. Yo, we're gonna go ahead and rock a snippet of it real quick and be right back with these next questions.
Yo.
Stay connected.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
If it ain't no me, then it's fuck y'all.
Man, y'all ain't never love me. I've been getting bigger, now you wanna love me. Back in high school, y'all ain't never love me. That's why you ain't getting none from me. Same dude still scheming on the low key. I'm not your bro, don't call me broke, cause you don't know me. I'ma do me, don't talk to me, I ain't lonely. How you coming around me, y'all ain't never love me. I'm so dope, I make the drugs trip. Weed smoke, but I'm filling up my lungs with, high dose. I'm so dope, I make the drugs trip. How you hate it, ain't gon' preach about what love is. You a late, it's my time, now I'm buzzing. You a fake, I'm not your bro, I'm not your cousin. I wake every day and do this cause I love it. I think I'm the opposite of what's in urinals. I'm going worldwide, I just left the terminal. Don't try to stop me, too much power, that's a hernia. Man, fuck your blog, I'm on these streets, they never heard you. Step into this booth, these bullets just might murder you. I'm on the road to righteousness, that's definite, not positive. Surrounding myself with optimists, I'm great, now working up to the best. I know, yes, Lord. I got one thing, but these tattoos on my chest. Everyone that's like on me is getting laid the rest. Man, y'all ain't never love me. I've been getting bigger, now you wanna love me. Back in high school, y'all ain't never love me. That's why you ain't getting none from me.
Like from you know, it is interesting. I do kind of want to hear outside perspective on this song. So like, Rhino, what do you when you hear "I Ain't Lonely" and then you see me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think? Like, what do you get from that song? Like,
I mean, in all honesty, you know, what it reminds me of, first thing is God, because you're never alone in this world. You know, all else fails, you can turn to Him, He'll always accept you. So that's the main thing it reminds me of. You know, with my personal life, you know, it reminds me of someone that showed me that. You know, you don't have to be lonely. You're not alone out here. You got people that'll be here and support you, and that are really, you know, wholeheartedly, genuinely, you know, love you and love you. And whenever I see you and I hear that song, that reminds me of who I'm supposed to be for you in your life and that support.
Word. That's what's up, man.
Yo,
What's up?
that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Man, good vibes in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. All right, so we got like 4 more questions, and then I mean, we're gonna, you know what I mean, just end it out on a good note. Yeah. All right, but getting back on the session, how many times or have you performed at a major event or a local event? I mean, have you did any shows yet?
Yeah.
Or you got shows coming up, lined up?
Right now, I don't have any planned, not at the moment, but they're definitely going to be coming. I've done quite I've had my share of shows, to be real. I actually, I can't even say that, because the last show that I did, which was crazy because it was like so unexpected, it just kind of came out of nowhere, but that was one of the best shows I had, simply because the mic and the mix, it was just so professional. Like, I can't tell you how annoying it is to go and perform on some crappy audio system, dog, because it's like you can't really feel the music. And I mean, there was maybe 5 or 6 people in the crowd, but just because it sounded so good, I was able to really, really feel it, right, and turn that joint up, man. But shows, I used to perform a lot back when I was in Jersey, just finding shows over in Philly, you know what I'm saying, because that's really where the music scene is at, in South Jersey. Right. And since I've been to Florida, I performed at, what is that place? It's a place in Winter Park, that coffee shop. I forgot the name of it, like Mike's or some coffee shop. They do open mics every Wednesday or every Monday, you know. But yeah, definitely accustomed to performing for sure.
All right, for sure. And on this note right here, what is the age range that you're targeting with your music? So, you know what I'm saying? What is your age range? Young, old, it doesn't matter.
Right, you said it doesn't matter. I mean, if you look on my YouTube, actually on NuMerika HD, I remixed the song Free Smoke, I think it was by Drake. And I even said it in the song, you know, I pop from youngins to old heads. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got songs for everybody, man. I got a song called Good Times, probably one of the, to be real, sweetest songs you ever heard, but the kids love it. I had kids, like, singing my stuff, and then, you know, I have a song called A Sign of Hope, where I got people in their 60s, 70s, like, yo, man, like, that song really did something for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, my age range, it's wherever, man. I'm capturing everybody. Ain't nobody safe out here.
And that ain't nothing but the truth, cause I was in that. You know what I'm saying? I went to the video shoot for Good Times, man. And yo, man.
Oh, yeah, you was there.
I had a good time, man.
Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun one.
yeah, man. But yeah, that's what's up, man. Salute once again. All right. For this question right here, we've been talking about it in and out. But what are the main links that you're promoting? The main links. We want the YouTube. We want everything. The ones that, you know what I'm saying, people could come and support you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Right. Well, what I really want y'all to do is definitely stream my music videos on NuMerika HD. Like I said before, NuMerika HD, like high definition. And you know, a lot of people ask me about SoundCloud. The way I don't really like SoundCloud. It's just kind of cheesy to me. Everybody goes on there. I know it's a great way for people to get it, but I don't know. You don't see Versace at Walmart. You know what I mean? So like, but for the most part, I mean, you can get my music on any of your favorite streaming platforms. I mean, I'm talking Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Xbox, Napster, Tidal, eMusic, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. I know I'm in rotation on Pandora. Never even heard of this genre, but I know it's some genre called Melon, Wimp, and like I said, YouTube. So. Yeah. I'm all out there, man. Just type in King Eli.
So how do they find you? Like the same thing, NuMerika HD?
NuMerika HD, yeah. That's just what my YouTube is, NuMerika HD. Okay. I put all my things under NuMerika on YouTube.
So they can type in King Eli.
If you type in King Eli, like I said, you're gonna see some other names that might even pop up first. But like I'm saying, click on their stuff and click on mine. You're gonna see who the real King Eli is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't forget, as soon as you get freshed up on iTunes, you know we're gonna be pushing it on the mobileonlineradio.net. You know what I'm saying? Mobileonlineradio.net, Lost Pyramids Music Radio.
Yes, sir. And y'all, I want to say one thing too. On your favorite streaming platform, whether that be Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, there's another artist. This is the only other King Eli that I've seen actually get to that level, where he's putting his stuff on the streaming platforms like that. And he has a song called, I think it's called I Don't Need You. That's not me. Like, they have it mixed in with my music, but that's not me. Don't confuse that, please. Because he kind of, in my opinion, tried to take a way that I sound, and I just want y'all to know that that's not me.
King Eli is the one and only, man.
Yo, and you know what? I respect King Eli for saying that, because I did a lot of interviews with a lot of artists, and they don't get on that level like that, like getting caught up with different artists that sound like them, or you know what I mean, or spell the exact way. So salute on that, you know what I mean. Stay on point, separate the two artists. You know what I'm saying? Yo, all right. And so the last two questions, man. I know we've been in and out. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we can just go end it. You know what I'm saying? After these two questions, we're gonna play the last track.
Get off of the bag.
Get off of the bag.
Get up for the bag.
That's the video I seen.
No, we ain't shoot a video for that. I think you probably seen 500.
500.
Yeah, 500.
That's a good video.
Yeah. Well, hey, boy, that name was like that video, but hey, that name sound like that video. Look like that video. Whatever. But it's vibing though, man.
Word.
But besides, you know what I'm saying, going on, who supports you? You know what I'm saying? I know we sound like we're going back, but who supports you? Like mainly, like funding and everything. Who supports you in your career?
Well, I definitely gotta start with my mother. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't had my mom, man, I would be somewhere that I do not want to be. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta start with my mother. The people that support me though, like really, because you get support, but it's like, what's the real support? And I gotta shout out my bro Randy. I gotta shout out his wife Brittany. Randy was my producer for a long time. He recorded a lot of my tracks, mixed some of them. You know, I do mix most of my music, but he did mix some of them, master some of them. His wife shot my videos, and we all sat there and edited them together. I gotta shout out JG, because JG, Afuego, he stuck around, you know what I'm saying, when he didn't really need to, and even to this day, that man still supports me and still, you know what I'm saying, does what he needs to do to make sure I can get my videos done in a professional quality, you know what I'm saying. I gotta shout out my bro right here, King Rhino. This dude, like, manager ain't the word, man. Like, he's the business structure to this, you know what I'm saying. I like focusing on being an artist, and having him around allows me to do that, you know what I'm saying, more or less, and everything else still get handled. You know, I gotta shout out KO, Mr. Say So, because he definitely is a big help when it comes to just motivation and reminding me of who I am when I, you know, start to think about these other problems that I'm currently dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I gotta shout out my bro Manny back from Jersey. That dude has been there and just taught me through some things from a distance, man. Like from 1,000 miles away, bro. That man has still managed to be a positive support for me. You know what I'm saying? Financially though, man, like, it's really just my mother that's helping me financially, but that's not even on the music tip. That's just from living every day to day, you know what I'm saying? Like, with this music, we out here on these streets pushing these CDs. It's anything that we doing, that comes from us grinding straight up. Ain't nobody just handing out checks to us, you know what I mean?
Right. So growing up though, like, you know, your family, friends, people at school, co-workers, you know, how was their support to you on the music tip?
I mean, my music didn't, like I said, I started really, because I hated rap. I really hated rap. It's crazy how I'm a rapper now and how much I hated rap. I was like anti-rap, bro, because it was like everything that I was hearing was just sex, money, drugs, girls. I didn't like that. I still don't really like that. I mean, there's a time and place for everything, but
what age was it you started rapping again?
I mean, I tried it out when I was 8. Never took it to a beat. I was just writing acapellas, didn't like it, and then, you know, I got into writing the heavy metal stuff, and then that was, I think I was 14 when I started rapping again. Like, when I started taking it like serious, like, I know this is what I'm here to do.
Yeah, transition.
Yeah, but I didn't really have, like, I really never had much support at that age, man. Like, people, whether they hated, just didn't like me for whatever genuine reason they had. Like, people just didn't support me. Like, I was really like almost like an outcast from where I came from. There was not many people that really were there, you know what I mean? And
I mean, I see that as a good thing, you know, that caused you to be more of an introvert where you can really focus on yourself, you know?
Yeah, I would say I'm an extroverted introvert.
Right,
I can.
Starts within, though.
Yeah, but I like being to myself. I like, you know, you be around me, like, I just be chilling on my own. I don't really be saying much half the time, be in my own head, but that's just how I am, you know?
All right,
That's what's up,
from
man.
growing up from then to now, what's the difference in your support?
The differences in my support is that people actually, what it is people now, they see my worth, and I don't have to say nothing about it. I can just step into a room, and I guess my energy, like, people just know now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
hey, man, hey, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure,
once
man.
again. It's been a pleasure. But real quick, before we get into this last track, a snippet. I'm just gonna give you a snippet of it, and then at the end of the interview, we're gonna let it rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put it up on the 24/7 session. So if you missed it, you know what I'm saying, or you can always come back to our Spreaker platform and listen to it, or you always come back to the website, mobileonlineradio.net. mobileonlineradio.net. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play Get Up for the Bag.
Get up for the bag.
Get Up for the Bag, man. We're gonna play that right there. Snippet. And we'll be right back with the overtime view real quick. You heard? Yeah.
I heard.
Stay connected.
Yeah. Get up for the bag. Yeah. Get up for the bag. Yeah.
I only get up for the bag. My baby girl's fine, it's hard to get up out of bed. I will never let this money to my head, but if a nigga try me, it get put on his instead. I say things that don't get said, can't hang with feds. I do things they cannot do, just like my dance. You take your time with this, I just take a chance. I got so many sounds, I'm a one-man band. I only get up for the bag. Pop the bands, I put 1s and 5s into my stash. I only get up for the bag. I'm on a money high, I'm never gonna land. I'm still fighting off my demons, I got exes tryna plot. She ain't never get a text, I'm on my tumble with a block. I just do it, I got euros everywhere, checks on my sock. She into it, that's your chick, oh well, your chicken on my cock, wow.
I sit and reflect on the things I created. I give respect. If I don't get it now, then I get it belated. You will get checked. Don't call me brother if we ain't related. I'm the best. I say what I mean and I know that you hate it.
I know rappers tryna get ahead of me. All these niggas way too proud, we could've made a killer team. Now I'm standing in their way and they ain't gonna do a thing. They talk behind my back, but in my face they call me king, yeah. I only get up for the bag. My baby girl's fine, it's hard to get up out of bed. I will never let this money to my head, but if a nigga try me, it get put on his instead. I say things that don't get said, can't hang with feds. I do things they cannot do, just like my dance.
The motivation, I'm gonna answer your question, but the motivation and inspiration comes from the potential circumstances I can be faced with if I do not successfully complete my purpose while I'm alive on this earth. That's what my motivation is. I'm scared of failure. My drive is I know that regardless of my Pro Tools certification, any credentials that I have, any skill sets outside of music that I have, I know the only thing that I am truly like exceptionally good at is just music, man. I know that whatever, if I'm doing anything besides music, I'm always gonna be somewhat in the same situation that I'm at, and I'm not complacent. I'm not happy here. Even if I had thousands and thousands of dollars, I still wouldn't be satisfied with the life that I live if I'm not on stage. Basically, if I'm not iconic. And it's not even a selfish thing. It's just I know what I can do with that power. So that's my drive. I know that nothing else is gonna fulfill me. I can't fulfill my purpose if I do not do this. So that alone right there, every single day, bro, like I just wake up and I'm just like, bro, like I don't know, bro, I can't be a failure, dog. I have to get it with this music, man. Like so that's my drive, just knowing what my purpose is, knowing who I am, and ultimately, you know, my motivations and inspirations being scared of failure, being homeless, whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Right. And I mean that kind of actually answers my next question. I was going to ask you, in your eyes, what is your higher purpose of a new age artist and being 23 years young?
I mean, definitely, I want to show people that you can be a rapper, but you do not have to do what these mainstream artists are doing. You don't have to base your life off of jewelry and money and cars and all these material things that can perish, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, what you need to know as just your own human being is that everything that you want in life is already inside of you, and you need to tune into that. Because, like I said, if you put your happiness just into these things that can perish, bro, what you're gonna do is you're gonna be climbing this ladder, you're gonna be going through everything that you're going through, and you're gonna get it. You're gonna get the jewels, you're gonna get the money, you're gonna get the girls, and you're gonna be like, damn, what now? Can trust me, because I've been there, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I've experienced that firsthand, where it's just like, what's next? What do I do now? So you have to come to a point with yourself where you know that no matter what it is that's going on, you have this sense of internal peace. And for real, that can only come from one, being in tune with yourself, and also, well, more importantly, being in tune with God, bro. Like that's really what it all stems down to at the end of the day.
A man of wisdom, insight, and knowledge.
Yeah, you know, that's really what it stems down to. So, like I said, just if you don't take anything else from what I said, just take that you do not need these material things on this earth to be happy. That is the biggest scam in this country, in the world, in humanity, bro.
And you'll hear that throughout his music. You know, sometimes he'll speak on, you know, material things, but he always comes back to the point of what he's speaking on. You know, you have to read in between the lines sometimes.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Hey.
And yo, I just wanna touch base on this real quick. I know a lot of you who have been following me already, you know what NuMerika is, and you saw that, you know, I had a squad that consisted of 4 people, including myself, which was, you know, my producer, my videographer, and there was another rapper. His name is King Kodo. And at the end of the day, it's always going to be love for those 3 people. You know what I'm saying? Some of them more than others for my personal reasons, but I had to split with them. You know, I don't think I ever made a public announcement that I'm actually like solo right now, in a sense where I'm the only one that's on NuMerika. But I had my reasons for that. I'm not gonna, you know, point fingers because everybody did what they did to get to this point. But I just needed to let y'all know that there's like I'm the only one repping that. So if you just weren't updated on that, now you know.
Yeah. Shout out Nelson, we would shout out for making all this possible, man.
Loom the goon, you know, man.
I want to shout out to Pearl.
Yo.
Thank you for everything.
Yo, once again, if you missed it, you can always rewind it back. Yo, you can go to mobileonlineradio.net. Hey, we out here, man. Once again, King Eli. King Rhino. Your boy Lifo.
Yo,
ouch.
I just want to say one thing. I know I was talking about, you know, money, and I was talking about these materialistic things that can perish on the earth, and I just wanted to say this because I know that I do talk about money quite often in my music, but I wanted you to know, this is really for an artist if you're struggling with this, because I struggled with this for a long time. It's not bad to rap about these things or even want these things. You feel me? It becomes a problem when you glorify it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, money makes the world go round. Like you need money to a certain extent, but it's just about how it's the level that you put it on. You feel me? Like that's just all I wanted to say. Like just don't get that twisted. Like money's not a bad thing. It's your intentions, your how you look at it, how you glorify it, whatever it is. You know, that's what can make it a bad thing. This is words from King Eli himself.
Stay connected.
Welcome to the dive.
Shut it down on the ones and twos.
Yo, it's King Eli. We here with Lost Pyramids Music Radio, the one and only out here.
King Rhino royalty on the set. Praise to the Most High.
God is my label. God is my label. Yeah. Yo, take a look into my eyes. No fear is inside, but I got fear in my sights. Not looking at you, but through your disguise. Do you hear truth in my lies? Wow, that's blowing your mind. I'm not cutting nothing to fit in your line. Forget a gun, cause I'm genocide. All of my fans are organic. What do you do for me that I can't do for myself? Cause I ain't got nothing to show for it. Y'all should be pushing my show forward, but I'm at shows that I paid for. My nigga, this life I was made for. No to the fourth of the money I slaved for. I know we got it together, but without me, there's no point in writing your letters. This war, they got tanks and got missiles. All you got is pistols, but I bring propellers. I am the money, so I'm about the money. But you love the money, so that's where you tripping. You stick to your wishing, I'll stick to my rapping. Or for me a tour, nigga, let's make it happen. Cause business is business. I added pleasure when I chase my dreams of a size I can't measure. I don't got investors, God is my label. Y'all see the outcome of income I'm claiming. Y'all found a diamond that is not inanimate. I got the bangers, you know how to channel it. Y'all got the label, but I got the follows, cause I got the image that they not forgetting. No compromise, I need this or I'm drifting. $1 million signing, I'm grown, I'm not kidding. Independent living here to make a killing. If you want a slave, tell them that ain't what you getting. That ain't what you getting. Independent living here to make a killing. If you want a slave, that ain't what you getting. Nah, nigga, nah. I started my way from the flow of the ocean. label. I don't got investors. God is my label. God is my label. Yeah, God is my label. I don't need investors, cause with him I'm able. With him I'm able. Yes, with him I'm able. With him I'm able. We gon' keep it in the present tense. I'm holding together like a ligament. Right? You and me are nothing of equivalence. Always talking about connections, you're irrelevant. Yeah. Get giant mad from NuMerican. Hated by US Americans. I am an industry terrorist. Your palace will burn over repairing it. Shout out the radio airing it. Shout out the rappers that's blaring it. Make them aware of this. Play till they're fearing it. I don't got investors, I just got a singer that's whipping Alexis. I just got producers that's bringing their bestest. I'm just making music that is quite impressive. I don't hang with people that don't learn their lesson. And just for the record, I ain't taking lessons. I'm just taking chances, them blessings on blessings. They call me a king like it's screw your election. Now screw your suggestion. Independent living here to make a killing. If you want a slave, tell them that ain't what you getting. That ain't what you getting. Independent living here to make a killing. If you want a slave, that ain't what you getting. Nah, nigga, nah. I started my way. From the flow of the ocean. You record label straight disrespect, and you a fool if you think I'm next. I'm with you. I don't got investors. God is my label. God is my label. God is my label. I don't got investors. God is my label. God is my label. God is my label. I don't got investors. God is my label. God is my label. I don't got investors. God is my label. God is my label. I make the drugs trip. Weed smoke, but I'm filling up my lungs with, high dose. I'm so dope, I make the drugs trip. How you hit it and go preach about what love is. You a late, it's my time, now I'm buzzing. You a fake, I'm not your bro, I'm not your cousin. I wake every day and do this cause I love it. I think I'm the opposite of what's in urinals. I'm going worldwide, I just left the terminal. Don't try to stop me, too much power, that's a hernia. Man, fuck your blog, I'm on these streets, they never heard you. Step into this booth, these bullets just might murder you. I'm on the road to righteousness, that's definite, not positive. Surrounding myself with optimists, I'm great, now working up to the best. I know, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. I got one thing, but these tattoos on my chest. Everyone that slept on me is getting laid to rest. Man, y'all ain't that love me. I've been getting bigger, now you wanna love me. Back in high school, y'all ain't that love me. That's why you ain't getting up from me. Same dude still scheming on the low key. I'm not your bro, don't call me broke, cause you don't know me. I'ma do me, don't talk to me, I ain't lonely. How you coming around with y'all ain't that love me.
Get my money, then I skirt off in a car they never seen. Hope they pay me cash and Hornets, Type 120s on my rims. I just kept on banging till somebody let me in. If I could do it over, I would blow it up instead. Hater walking out and take these 2 shots to the leg. If you happen to survive the next one, aiming at your dreads. You gon' knock my hustle, you gon' do that with respect. You gon' get my money up and that's how I'm gon' live. You made me nervous, I don't think I can trust ya. I blow smoke by myself, now I'm stuck up. I had to get this money on my own. Try to ride out on me, I'ma bust ya. I ain't picking up the phone when you call me. Tell your ass I ain't home from the hallway. If you hating on me, then it's fuck ya. You ain't better than me, nigga, suck one. Man, y'all ain't that love me. I've been getting bigger, now you wanna love me. Back in high school, y'all ain't that love me. That's why you ain't getting up from me. Same
for the bag. Hey, yeah. Get up for the bag, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah.
I only get up for the bag. My baby girl's fine, it's hard to get up out of bed. I will never let this money to my head, but if a nigga try me, it get put on his instead. I say things that don't get said, can't hang with feds. I do things they cannot do, just like my dance. You take your time with this, I just take a chance. I got so many sounds, I'm a one-man band. I only get up for the bag. Pop the bands, I put ones and fives into my stash. I only get up for the bag. I'm on a money high, I'm never gonna land. I'm still fighting off my demons, I got exes trying to plot. She ain't never get a text, I'm on my tumble with a block. I just do it, I got euros everywhere, checks on my salt. She into it, that's your chick, oh well, your chicken on my cock, wow.
I sit and reflect on the things I created. I get respect. If I don't get it now, then I get it belated. You will get checked. Don't call me brother if we ain't related. I'm the best. I say what I mean and I know that you hate it.
I know rappers trying to get ahead of me. All these niggas way too proud, we could've made a killer team. Now I'm standing in their way and they ain't gonna do a thing. They talk behind my back, but in my face they call me king, yeah. I only get up for the bag. My baby girl's fine, it's hard to get up out of bed. I will never let this money to my head, but if a nigga try me, it get put on his instead. I say things that don't get said, can't hang with feds. I do things they cannot do, just like my dance. You take your time with this, I just take a chance. I got so many sounds, I'm a one-man band. I only get up for the bag. Pop the bands, I put ones and fives into my stash. I only get up for the bag. I'm on a money high, I'm never gonna land. I got new things like new clothes, I hated being broke. Had to cut back, get on track, now I don't even smoke. I had old friends, went way back, now we ain't even close. My OG once told me that's how it's gonna go, and to this day he wasn't wrong. I'm way too fast to take it slow. You wanna live dreams by any means, I heard it all before. I swear I seen it all before. Dead bodies, murder, overdose. I slept on top of prison floors, and I ain't even 24.
I came a long way, told myself I'm never going back. Started out with nothing, now I'm spending all these racks. I ain't gonna fall out just to prove that it's a fact. Nah, I'ma spend it right to prove I'm never going back.
I only get up for the bag. My baby girl's fine, it's hard to get up out of bed. I will never let this money to my head, but if a nigga try me, it get put on his instead. I say things that don't get said, can't hang with feds. I do things they cannot do, just like my dance. You take your time with this, I just take a chance. I got so many sounds, I'm a one-man band. I only get up for the bag. Pop the bands, I put ones and fives into my stash. I only get up for the bag. I'm on a money high, I'm never gonna land.
Yeah, I think I can't even remember, but yeah. Panthers and the Saints. The Saints. The Saints. Oh, I think it was the Saints. Well, what you doing tonight?